With us now is Tom Renner. He is an actor, he is a stuntman, and so much more. He's even a centerfold. He really is. He's a centerfold. And we're going to be talking to him about his new film, Assassin X. Welcome. How are you?
Great. Thank you, Donna. Thanks for having me on.
Good. Tell us about this centerfold spread. What is this all about? Are you a black belt?
7th degree black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, 6th degree black belt in small circle Jiu-Jitsu under Sensei Leon J. He actually called me up and asked me to fly out to California, and we went to Black Belt Studios, and we filmed this for a day, and I got into centerfold with my instructor. It was a lot of fun.
Congratulations. That's really great.
Yeah, 30 years of training.
I was just going to ask you, what got you into martial arts? How did that begin for you?
I kind of got beat up a lot as a kid.
Okay.
So, you know, bullied a little bit here and there. So I started doing martial art classes. And from there, went into opening up my own studio, the Kazan Dojo in Deer Park. And then I started going to stunt school with my jiu-jitsu instructor, and he saw me doing some things, and that's where I started to get into stunt work and then films.
Now, martial arts, some forms you wear shoes, some you don't, right? Which style do you do?
Well, if you have mats on the floor, a lot of the times you don't want to get the mats too dirty with wearing your shoes on and off. So we wear barefoot in the Japanese jiu-jitsu style that I do.
Okay.
And we also do judo and Japanese sword fighting at the dojo. So the shoes are basically off once you enter the dojo.
What do you feel has been the reason that mixed martial arts also has been like so predominant?
Well, it's very exciting, I guess. It's really taken over for boxing, which is a shame. Boxing is a great sport too, but the mixed martial arts is, you know, it's got a lot of extraordinary people in there, great martial artists from all different backgrounds. You're putting all different people against each other and seeing who's the best. So it's very interesting, you know, plus not too many rules.
There you go. For the rule breaker that you are.
Yeah.
Yes. So some rules were meant to be broken. So did that lead you to becoming an actor and then a stuntman, or did you start out as a stuntman first?
No, I started actually in high school doing plays, and then later on I started auditioning for Law and Order and TV shows that I've been on, you know, Law and Order a couple times, and did a few movies like Brooklyn's Finest with Richard Gere, Salt with Angelina Jolie. I was just in the last Batman film. So I started doing some acting, but then I started teaching some SWAT guys, ESU guys from New York City, and they got me involved with doing background work and stunt work, special ability and stunts, and that's how I started doing a lot. And Art Camacho, my director in Assassin X, also saw me at a stunt camp that I used to take classes at upstate New York. Now I teach at the school, but he invited me to come out and be in a movie. Gangland was my first film where I did actual fights and stunts and all kinds of great things with Sasha Mitchell and Ice-T. It was a lot of fun.
Very cool. Most memorable moment early on from high school where you got the bug, where you said, you know what, this might be it for me. What was that?
Auditioning for Grease.
Okay.
I would say I didn't make the show, but I got to do the lighting and the camera work and all, you know, all the behind-the-scenes stuff for the film. You know, when we videotaped it, I videoed it. I actually used to be a co-host on Hauppauge Happenings, which is a TV show in Hauppauge High School. So I was involved with that and the plays in the school. But trying out for Grease with my leather jacket on, sliding across the hood of a car was kind of fun.
It's kind of cool, right? So people weren't bullying you once you decided to like do martial arts and things, and once you decided to like stand in your own 2 feet and be you.
Right, correct. Yeah.
Very good.
After about 4 or 5 years of training in the martial arts, I was standing on my own. I wasn't getting pushed around anymore, and it's become. When I go to high school reunions, oh, you still doing martial arts? You know, I'm like, yeah, I'm still doing martial arts. Have a studio. It's great.
I'm now a centerfold,
yeah,
right? They'll be impressed by that too. You mentioned Assassin X. So we were talking too about building teams. So you were working on so many other people's projects, but then you decided to produce Assassin X.
Correct.
What is this film? Tell me about this.
All right, Assassin
Your new
X,
baby.
My new baby. It's about a aging assassin. And he's got this young apprentice, which he doesn't really like his apprentices. He likes to work on his own. This is Olivier Gruner, my lead, actually. And he's out there trying to do his hits and things, has a love interest, kind of falls in love with someone he's supposed to do a hit on. And the young apprentice wants to take him out badly now because he can't stand this guy as his teacher, you know? So the whole thing, and it used to be actually called The Chemist, and now it's also known as Assassin X because the main actor kills people with chemicals in the film. So you really don't see him killing anyone. He's putting chemicals in or changing someone's pills or something. He researches his, you know, the person he wants to eliminate, and does it very well, and no one ever knows it's him.
Much to their chagrin, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look.
mistake.
You and I both know we don't make mistakes like that.
Why her? Everything's in the dossier.
Oh, don't look that way.
Why did you kill her?
I told you it was way too soon.
That man was your responsibility. Plain and simple.
And we're back. So, my goodness gracious, how did this all come about for you?
Well, I've been trying to get a movie going for many, many years with Art Camacho, my director, partner in Throwing Star Films. And we came up with a script, and I have some friends here on Long Island, Joseph Navarra and Cherise Hishme, my partners in my company. They also train at my martial arts school. So they saw me with my passion for film work, and they said, you know what, Sensei, we're going to help you with this project. And it was great that they did that. Got the script, got everything going, and you know, had a great team. Actually, Carmen Cabana is my DP. She's actually filming on Narcos and a bunch of other different projects now, so she's blowing up as a DP. And you know, we got the teams together and started growing, and it's been great. Sony saw the product.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did you do the festivals?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we
so
did the
tell us a
con.
little bit about that process.
Yeah,
okay.
we're at the Con Festival. We're at the AFM out in California. The film has won 7 awards at the Action on Film International Film Festival. So a lot of people, a lot of buzz going on in California and Hollywood about the movie. And then Sony saw the product, and they picked it up for us. It just got released about 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Through Sony. Thank you. It's on Redbox. It's out at Walmart, Best Buy, Barnes & Noble. It's amazing. I mean, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, and they're going to keep coming true.
Yeah.
You know, I think like people don't realize, they think that you're an overnight success, but you just shared with us that it wasn't always that way for you.
50 years in the making.
You're right, 50 years in the making. So where can people find out more about you in particular,
Well,
if they want to follow your career?
Right, they could go on Facebook, Tom Renner on Facebook, and basically that's where I'm at right now. We're working on Instagram and getting all this technology up and running for the film, because it really came on pretty fast, faster than we thought it was going to happen. So, but I'll be on the social media soon with that. But Assassin X is out, and it's great.
And if you ever need anybody to wear a squib or something, which is like, you know, a special effect where they like, you know, remote control and they pretend like they shot you. I would love to work with you.
Yeah, it's great. I actually got squibbed on ABC World News Tonight, and they shot me with the pistol
Right.
3 times, and the blood's flying out, and I lay on the floor, and the guy's like, "Oh, how you doing?" I'm like, "It's not covered under my HMO, you know." So, but it hurts. Make sure you have a T-shirt on underneath, because when the explosive goes, it kind of hurts. But
Yeah.
you need a protective layer in between.
Safety does count, and as a stuntman, you would know that, right?
Yes,
There
well,
are ways to do it correctly.
Right. Art Camacho is always a firm believer that before we shoot any film, it's always safety first, safety first. We preach that every day that we come out, everyone's safe. We never have anyone hurt on our set. And this film is full, action-packed, fight scenes and shooting. And,
I can tell.
My good friend Tom Ryan is in the movie. He's an Emmy-nominated actor from LA Law back in the day. He was just on 24 several episodes. So we got some great actors in there. Sasha Mitchell. He was in Kickboxer 3, 4, and 5. He's one of our good guys in there, and it's just a great crew.
I'm ready.
Great cast.
I told you I'm like
You're
Assassin
ready.
X, right?
Come to the
All right.
dojo anytime for classes. It's on me.
I will. Oh, and I'll take my shoes off. Thanks for being here. Stay tuned for more on Live It Up. We love bringing you people from the entertainment industry to give you a little behind the scenes look. Check out his film, Assassin X.